This video will demonstrate the new feature coding workflow in TBC 510. If you're an old friend of feature coding, you'd know sometimes it's not that straightforward to work with both Feature Definition Manager and TBC. Starting with TBC 510, you are able to work directly in TBC to create, edit, modify, and update the feature code libraries. First, let's create a new library from scratch. From the Survey tab, click New Feature Library. Name it and click OK. This library will be stored in the TBC project folder. Expand the new Feature Libraries node in Project Explorer. Starting with the line control codes, right-click and add a new one. In the Properties pane, you can change the name, the control code, and choose the proper action. This routine will be the same for all the feature code editing. Right-click, then edit from the Properties pane. To add a code for point, line, or polygon, we'll need to right-click on the library name, then choose New Category. A category will be a container for all the regular feature codes. Right-click on the category, then create a new feature definition. Besides the name and the code, you may configure other feature styles just like how you do it in Feature Definition Manager. Now, right-click the feature itself to add new attributes or new symbol, or later on add this code to a group. Back in the attribute, take the list item for an example. Tap on the Browse button and add the list items you'd like to choose from for this feature. Then pick one of them to be the default if you want. I've got a very simple feature code library built. Now I can create a CAD point with this feature code. Go to the CAD tab, Create Point, put in the feature code and the coordinates as usual. From TBC 510, we have enabled the Attributes section in the CAD command pane so that you can take care of the position and the attributing all in one place. What if I want to keep using my existing feature code library? Great question. And the answer is yes, you can import your own library to TBC as before. Once it's imported, you can add, edit, and remove feature codes directly from the Project Explorer. More details can be found in the TBC help. Here's a quick example. To make this global features library even better, I may associate the broadleaf tree symbol to a list attribute. So this symbol will only display for the elm trees. Plus, I can right-click the feature itself and add another symbol and use this to represent the cherry trees. Adding an offset line to a line feature is also a piece of cake. I'd like to create an offset line along with the pavement marking. Right-click, add a new line. The first line would be the pavement marking itself. Right-click on the code again, new line. The second line would be an offset line, that is 1 meter to the right side of my pavement marking line. When the editing is complete, you can process feature codes as usual. As you can see, now the cherry trees are using the updated symbol. And we've got an offset line to the right side of the edge of pavement line. So far, the FXL editing is saved temporarily in the TBC project, but is not stored in an FXL file yet. To keep the change, we need to export it and overwrite the old file. Go to Export, GIS tab, and select the FXL exporter. In the settings, you may decide whether to export only feature library styles or export all project styles. If you only want to keep the symbols and the label styles that are actually contributing to the feature code library, keep selecting Yes. If you want to carry all the styles, no matter if they are actually used in your code library, select No. It will give you a bigger file. Now export. Select Yes to overwrite. Now we have an updated FXL. From here, you can send it to Trimble Access through Trimble Sync Manager. No points need to be selected. Simply give this selection a name, add selection, then send. The Sync Manager will detect the new FXL and attach it to this Trimble Access job. Create the job. Okay, launch Trimble Access. Download this project. You may see this file conflict warning. Select the file, then choose Overwrite Local File. Now download again. And download the job. Now you can use the updated FXL in the field. That concludes the workflow. Thank you for watching.